Miami has a Dolphin, the greatest football team.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Chicago Bears and the Miami Dolphins on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, welcome to this game. Jake Moody going to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double. Smith, red. Set, ready.
They'll run here. This is Devon Achane. And he's going to be hit and drop behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Brings up second and 12.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Black ultra. 10 black. Hut, hut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He got his man down the field. It is a big completion. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for our Dolphins first down.
45-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Ready, ready.
On first and 10, it's Achane. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Tackled by Jordan Davis.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Set, go.
Throwing, Thompson. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Here's a third down and 4.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Thompson to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
That's good.
2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go. Set, cut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
First and goal.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight. But nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Ready?
Thompson. That'll be intercepted. And the Bears are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 6-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 13-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And they're going to get him down right at the 25. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Chicago.
That's good.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
a big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
First down. It's a gain of 32.
Going on 1st down, it's nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
A loss of 5 yards.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn.
It's a gain of 21
and he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
First down.
They get 21 on that one. Good for a Bears first down.
Chicago.
What is up?
A run. It's Bigsby. Oh, the ball's out. And the Dolphins come up with the turnover.
On the play.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
First and 10.
What a way to kick off a
49-yard
drive. That's a
line.
gain of 30 and another first down.
Ready. 10 black. Hut.
To throw is Thompson.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, set. Hold black. Net set.
A run up the middle with H.M. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Ready.
They'll let the fullback try to push the punt.
I know it's early in this game, but In my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Shot, 17. 10 cycles. Set, go.
A run out of the gun with H.N. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
41-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready. Ready.
Here's Thompson. That is caught left side by Waddles. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3-3. Set.
On the handoff, this is H.N. And he'll be out of bounds. It's a nice game, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
Out of bounds at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Fight. Black 40. Clock 10.
So a turnover-filled 1st quarter has come to an end. What will the 2nd quarter have in store? And we're back to South Florida after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Set. Blue. Hut, hut.
Thompson now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, flattening his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That one, take it in. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Miami. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Dolphins will take a 7-0 lead. . 'Cause 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 ' So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
49-yard line.
What is it up?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Kenneth Grant getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, set.
On the ground, here is H.A. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
On the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Second and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 punt.
Now, Thompson. Now a screen set up for H.S. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
3rd down and 9.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Jeffrey Simmons. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
27-yard line.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. He'll struggle to get that to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
A play fake. Now Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. First down, Chicago. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. He gets free to the 20. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Jalen Waddle, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
Down. 45. White.
They'll run this one straight ahead with H.A. It's a short pickup, taking us to the 49. The terrific interior performer, Jeffrey Simmons, on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8.
Set. Ready. Ready.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
It's going to be fielded back at the 5. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. That's to the Michigan man, Colston Loveland. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. 42 yards. From the gun, here's Bigsby. Oh, hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set. Punt. 10 flat.
I got him, man. I got him.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Big hitting slant there, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down.
A gain there of 11. First down, Miami.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Ready, set.
First and 10.
10 cycles. Cut.
Here's a give to HN. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will score. Come on, HN. Touchdown, Dolphins. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. The throw here is complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
At the 33-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he will get into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. That is hard. catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is going on? Touchdown!
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Here's Williams on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Now second and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. It's a gain of 49. A run up the middle with Bigsby. He's to the 10. And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's first and goal. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. On the ground, it's the tight end, and he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bears will open up a 6-point lead.
Dolphins 21.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. It'll be back up now to start this drive.
Got it? Let's go.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Williams. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Bears first down.
What is up?
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Open space to the 35. And they will finally haul him down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
First down.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. That is pulled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Chicago.
To throw is Williams. And he's in. Luther Burden. Touchdown, Bears. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
21.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Ooh. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready,
We'll
break.
try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready.
Here's Thompson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Montez Sweat. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Black 40. Hut.
Thompson now to throw. Sending it deep for Waddle. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
A gain of 14 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First
Now
down,
Williams. That's going to be dropped underneath for Bigsby. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Williams to the air once more. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
3-yard line.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On second down, Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Here's Bigsby. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4-yard line.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. A little uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Here's Williams now to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Red, yellow, let's go. 60 red. Striker, 3-3.
Thompson to throw. Looking underneath for Achan. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Thompson. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, Thompson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The pass protection's been a little bit shaky at times, and that was the case there. And even though they're not going to go down for allowing a sack, it was allowing the pressure that ultimately prevented that pass from being completed.
Here we go. Set.
Now here's a keeper on his own read. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
At the 38-yard line.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Third and long. Well, play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Ready, set.
The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Ready.
Throwing Thompson. That is caught left side by Waddle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away. He's on to punt it for the fourth. And now, will you look at this? It's a fake. Oh, what a mess here. It is intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Gordon. And the Bears have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt, but without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 41, it's second and 1. Well, we see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points. Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Throwing on second down. Williams. To the right side. Caught by Burton. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Handoff here. Up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
At the 17-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Yes.
Williams. That one too far. Over the end line. Overthrow. It is incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And this ball incomplete. on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Thompson. In trouble, and down he goes. Shamar Turner getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
It's a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
What is it?
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's now
So
4th
Jake
down
Moody
and
now
1.
out for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bears will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good.
But even
for us
20
Dolphins.
yards.
First
Impressive
down.
start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Hey.
They'll look to throw. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Montez Sweat, his 2nd sack tonight. Number 5 for him now on the year.
Let's go now. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Ready. You yellow. Set. Set.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask And the defense turns them away.
What is up?
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
What is up?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So
now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong in these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline knowing they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
At the 16-yard line.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
12-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
What is it hard? Here we go.
We'll try to get this one on the ground.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.